What's up, guys? Spetizzle here. It's been a while since I made these series. I think it was like 2019, man. It's been a good solid 5 years. I want to get back into it. I want to start filming again. My commute isn't as bad as it used to be, but at least I can get like 10-15 minutes of driving comfortably and daily. So a lot has changed. So I still have my Civic that I used to drive in the older videos. I had a 2012 Mini Cooper S. Great car. Transmission started slipping and I wasn't going to try to fix it. I still have my 2000 Subaru, which I'm trying to fix. I had a 2012 Mazda Speed 3. That was my daily driver and I loved it. But due to a lot of health issues and me not taking care of myself, me worrying about my future, me worrying about money, all this different shit added up led me to falling asleep behind the wheel. Now fortunately I only crashed into a parked car and didn't hurt anybody except for myself and my own ego, but you know, thankfully no one else got hurt. The car was totaled. I mean, I love that car to death, but damn, that shit still hits me now, because I mean, I love cars. You can tell from my library of cars that I do, and it killed me that I fucking crashed it. And right now my daily driver is a 2019 WRX. You know, I've taken a little bit more care about my health and my future. You know, it's crazy because I think the last time I made these videos, I don't even think I was dating, and now I'm married with a kid. Shit is crazy. I also do want to go back to making my old video idea, which I don't think I ever presented, was that, you know, I'm hoping people will watch these videos, leave comments, and comments of like, you know, maybe questions, suggestions, you know, whatever, that I can address in a future video. I think it'd be fun. I also updated my technology in a sense. I was using a wired lavalier. Now I'm using a wireless one that's connected to my phone. Oh, another thing you've probably noticed is I got a handicap placard. I don't know why I waited so long to get one of these. I mean, I'm clearly handicapped. Hey, got cool ass neighbors. People don't even like look up and like cross the street. They just fucking cross the street, man. Shit is insane. Gone are the days that it takes me 10 minutes to go 45 miles an hour. This car is actually pretty fun. So, what had happened was, back in January of this year, I crashed my Mazda. I had fallen asleep on my way home from a dinner on a local road, and I mean, I fell asleep, you know. And after I crashed my car, it's still hitting. I got it towed, and you know, it was my fault. And the car, fortunately, saved my life, because I think if I was driving any other car, I don't know how good it would have been. Now, I wasn't going fast, I was going the speed limit, but even going the speed limit and hitting a parked car, going from, you know, 35 miles an hour to 0, you know, still sucks. And the only thing I banged up was my wrist, which is already fucked up anyway, right? So the only thing that happened was I just had more pain. But when I had gotten into my accident, I had, you know, my adrenaline was going, so I didn't feel a thing. But that night was a terrible night, because not only was I like internally hurt because I was sad as shit. I crashed my car. My wrist was like swollen, and I was like, damn, I really should go see a doctor. Did I? No. So after I crashed my car, you know, I mean, I was going through a lot. I was at a job that I loved that was laying me off. I started a new job in January, and it was really close to home because, you know, it's a town over from where I live. But like, the job was just like stressful. But I think I wasn't over the fact that I went from a job where I was like a level 2 help desk technician making decent money and a full-time employee, meaning I have great benefits, to being a level 1 help desk agent again as a contractor. I tried to convince myself that sometimes you got to start at the bottom again. And I'm not shy to do that. The problem for me was that I started over again and I wanted to make progress, but like I just felt like the job was holding me back. Going back to a contracting position, I got insurance from the contracting job, but I come to learn that the pediatrician I go to isn't covered by that insurance. So I don't want to go around finding a new pediatrician because my daughter fell in love with this doctor and I like her too. She's mad cool. I saved money, but like I have a kid now. I need to make more money. I need to be able to provide stuff for my family, especially my daughter. So like just so many things are happening, and then I'm not like sleeping at night because I'm too worried that I'm not going to make it as a parent. Before I had my daughter, and my wife and I kind of like lived on our own, she had a job as well, but now she wants to be a stay-at-home mom, which, listen, I have nothing against that. Stay-at-home moms, you guys are MVPs, all right? Because I can't stand my kid for like 2 hours. Obviously, with her not working means I have to make more money. And, are you going to accelerate? The fuck? Bro, so there's like a 3-car gap between you and the car in front of you. So just everything just added up. Everything small just added up, and that happened. And I was so stressed, and I probably only told this to like a handful of people. Man, in a sense, I was hoping the accident would have killed me, to be honest, just because I didn't want to feel the way I feel anymore. And I know my wife, my family, my kid, everybody would have been fucking sad, depressed. I didn't want to hurt anybody in that sense, but me not wanting to feel this way was what I wanted more. It's terrible for me to say, and I promise you, I do not have that mindset anymore. After that happened, I talked to my wife about it too, and I was like, look, I have 2 options. I can just get another like family car. Like it's time maybe I just be a family man, live a simple life, get a SUV or something, and just take care of my family and live just for my family, and that's it. But I have big dreams, and I'm just like, do I just drop them? The other option I told my wife is like, look, I'll buy a safer car, but I want to get a car that I'm gonna be ambitious about and like driving, and I'll make sure it has safety. I'll make sure it's a newer car and all that. And the reason my wife is because when I asked this question, she didn't just say do this or do that. She looked me dead in the eye and said, what do you think I'm gonna say? Oh man. And I mean, I teared up, and I looked at her and I was just like, I love you, thank you. And so I bought this car, and I baby the shit out of this car, minus the fact that there's bird shit everywhere. So things have progressively been getting better. Like I said, I've been taking care of everything. Now it's just a matter of like growing. I want to make more videos. I think these videos are at least fun to watch. This is, it's fun to do. Like I just didn't take the time to do it, and I felt very demotivated to do anything. Now, I'm 5 years older than I was in 2019 when I started making these, and my health isn't the best, so it's like it's now or never, man. Like if I'm not gonna make these videos now, then I'm probably not gonna make these videos. I mean, for at least Spatizzle Drive videos, I'm probably gonna try to aim to do it weekly and get clips throughout the week. And now, of course, you're gonna stop right here, so then when the light turns red, you can make the turn, and I'm stuck. I hate people sometimes. You're not gonna turn at all, huh? Nope. I called it. It turned red, my friend, and then you make the turn. What the fuck? The fuck was that? The fuck was that? You guys are in a left turn only lane, asking to go right. Am I missing something here? I'm definitely not missing something here. What the fuck is that shit? Oh man. Is it me, or do I see a kid running in the middle of the street? And he's just running, right? Listen, I know my vision's going bad. What the fuck is that? What the fuck was that? See, like, this is the reason I need to continue making these videos. Because nothing fucking makes sense. Oh, I'm also doing something very interesting. So I mentioned in my intro video that, I'm going to do Spatizzle drives as well as other videos. I'm trying to make a mini series kind of within the John Wick universe, but like a spinoff. I mean, obviously, it's not such a unique story per se, but I think it's entertaining enough. And the reason I'm doing that is because I have a dream. And that dream is that one day Keanu Reeves actually watches this video. Would it ever put me in John Wick? Probably not. But one could wish, right? So I made like an episode 1 back when I made it. And I've been recently writing more and more for like episode 2. And I'm thinking I want to do like a 3-episode mini series per season kind of thing. And see, within the first 3 episodes, if I get an audience to be interested enough to watch it. And if I do, then I'll continue. If not, then, well, did what I could. I want to use music from one of my favorite rap duos that I've come to appreciate and love. They're called Run the Jewels, and they have changed my life. I had my boy Jeff, how are you, Jeff, introduced me to them one day when I needed it the most. I had a shitty day at an older job, and he's like, hey man, listen to this song. So I'll link the song down below. Check it out. So fortunately for me on my block, I mean, there's a lot more cars that park. Dude, you did such a shit job parking. Oh my God. This car is parked in the middle of these 2 cars. Now, the car in the front can probably move up maybe like a foot. Maybe not too bad. The car in the back is, parked pretty much against that curb. He could also park a little bit back. But there's enough parking there to park 2 cars. And this fucking Nissan, I don't understand, man. But fortunately for me, I have neighbors that allow me to park in front of their driveway. And for the most part, they leave me alone about parking it there unless they have to leave in the morning. Anyway, this was just a quick recap, I don't know, for me to get back into my videos. If you watch this through, I appreciate it. Please feel free to share with friends, family, whoever. But until then, guys, take care.